Hey everybody, John here with Retired Renegade Adventures. Tomorrow is my birthday, and I am actually out on my one of my annual treks up to the area where I have some property, which is just west of Seligman, Arizona. If there's any of you that don't know anything about Seligman, it is the jumping off point of the longest stretch of Route 66 left in the state of Arizona. Cool little city, kind of touristy, but I like it here, and I will definitely be sharing some stuff today and tomorrow. And then after I camp overnight, spend a little time here tomorrow, then I'm going to see where the wind takes me. But let's go ahead and head into town. Okay, because of the wind, I'm going to do a voiceover on this one. There's snow cap right there. The city is touristy, like I said, and you're going to see as I drive by, but it is definitely a fun town. They have hundreds of thousands of tourists that come here every year, and it's just a good place to go to. I'm headed to one of my favorite restaurants. It's one of the older restaurants in town. They used to be known for their German food. It's called Lilo's West Side, and that is where I'm gonna go. Grab a bite to eat, and then I'm going to probably continue on to my property, and we are going to camp for the night. Still one of the best restaurants in Seligman. Sun is going down. That's the other one that I like to go to, especially for breakfast, is Roadkill Cafe. The sun is starting to go down, so I need to get up on the property before I don't have any light. I don't think it's my eyes, but the sunset almost looks pink. Pink to a purple. It's gone from pink to like bright orange. That is like ultra vivid. Wow, that's bright. I can't think of a time I've seen a sunset quite that orange. It's dark enough that I don't even know if you can see me right now, but we're at the tail end of the sunset, and I am on my property. I did make it. I'm going to go ahead and throw in a tent right over here real quick so I can get myself set up while I have a few minutes of light, and then I'm just going to kick back and relax. Good morning, everybody. It is my birthday. Feeling really good. The clouds rolled in. It was perfectly clear yesterday. Quick shot of my mini camp. Took me all of about 5 minutes to set up last night since it was a little bit dark. My favorite juniper tree is in full bloom. That is got more juniper berries than probably anything else on this entire hill that I have seen. It's also my favorite sitting spot, as you can tell by the benches over there. But an interesting thing I noticed is, let me see if I can get far enough up here, but I am at the same level as the clouds, literally. If I get past these trees out here, there's a little gap, and maybe it's not going to show it. Might have to show it in a few minutes because those clouds moved on, but right on that gap over there, that little hill, and there's a whiff. But that hill that's right there was half covered in clouds, and I can still see a little bit in the distance, but the camera's probably not going to pick it up. So cloud level's really low. A little stormy. So anyway, I have no idea what I'm going to do. What direction the wind's going to blow, so to speak. I got my maps with me, so I'm probably just going to go free range and take off and see where our trail takes me. So let me pack up camp and grab a snack and get going. You can see how fast these clouds are moving now that I'm over on my bench. So this could make for an interesting day depending on what's off that direction. Wow, those are moving pretty quick. Anyway, I'm gonna check out eat my Pop-Tarts and check out my map. I always like this view of Aubrey Valley. It's absolutely amazing every time I see it. Kind of the tail end of the Aubrey Cliffs, which goes up towards the canyon, up into the Hualapai Nation. Well, we are back in Seligman, Saturday morning. Kind of taking one more peek, deciding if I want to get a little bit more overpriced gasoline. Or breakfast, or do anything else while I'm here. I think I've decided to go ahead and go north. There are some roads I haven't tried before. It's going to take me real close to, if not on, Native American on the res. So we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm on Crookton Road, which is another part of Route 66 between Seligman and Ashfork, and ran across this really cool old what used to be a bridge. So just kind of checking it out. I'm just going to be wandering and taking in the sights and finding what old stuff I can find. Now I am trying to actually get in to the area that is north of Seligman and Ashfork, and most of it's private property, including what you're seeing here, which is, this is actually part of the Big Bokia AA Ranch. And before I can go in, I have to sign in at either milepost 123.2 on Highway 66 or at Hoffman Camp 141.5 on Business Loop 40, which I haven't run into either one of them yet. So not going to go in yet, but going to keep exploring. Well, I found a place called Westwood Ranch, which I think is a property community area. But you got the map here, shows some areas to go, so I'm going to go around in here for a little bit. I don't know that it's going to get me anywhere, but why not? Alright, still got a train behind me. Anyway, I have no idea what this is all about. This just kind of sitting all out in the field by itself. Spring loaded on the side. Got gears. There's two of them out here. Old scratch, whatever that is, and some holes in it. All right, well, that's interesting. Well, this is pretty enough. First time I've been back in this area of the Seligman Ashfork area. I just don't know if there's anything other than scenery to explore back here. But you don't know until you go take a look. Now this is more like it for me. I'm on Rocky Top Trail off a ranch road. And as the road gets rougher, the more I like it. Within reason, of course. somebody would really have to want to get away from it all to want property up in here. There are spots I'm not even 100% sure I'm still on a trail. This definitely has not been traveled in a long, long time. And I might be coming to the end of it here. No, there's more. Well, that cleared up a little bit. Well, this is really weird. Finally made it to the top, and it literally is the top. At least I don't see anywhere else I can go. And there's remnants of somebody's place, or those look like big lock boxes. Well, somebody worked this, but this has been forever ago. You got a nice place right over there. Wheelbarrow. And those were two poured concrete pillars over there. These are shot. And that's concrete right there. Looks like somebody's like camping material. All right, well, that's different. I will say that. It's just that there's nothing. And I see the concrete pillars, like somebody might have started to build a house on this, but there's no house. I don't see any remnants. Well, that was fun, but now I need to actually drive back down Rocky Top Road. Pretty view up here, but it is rough. When they said Rocky Top, they weren't kidding. This is all like rock. It had been so long since this is used that that bush tree that I'm going over right now grew. So it's definitely been a while since anybody's been up here. I thought I didn't visit my property enough. Wow. And that actually looks like it was a pretty decent trailer before somebody stole the axles. Well. Okay, saw this as I was driving by. It's almost like a canyon right here. It's on private property too. That's even stranger. Although it says it's game and fish. What is this? I don't know if this was a mine or a quarry or what. I mean, all of this rock has been caved in down towards the center like it was a like a much deeper hole or a mine or something. It's just a big round circle. I mean, I've gone past where I'm supposed to go, so I'm going to go ahead and back out. I'm just on the other side of the fence line right here, so I could have gotten a little closer look, but I'm really curious. I'm going to have to do a little research on this one. This doesn't make a lot of sense. Well, we turned right onto 6-Shooter Trail, and there was a sign there that said it was 23 miles to Ashfork, which is funny because when I actually got off the road, I probably only had about 15 miles to Ashfork. So definitely taking the long route, but like I've always said, the road I haven't been on, it's worth going on. Actually ran into a nice pond out here, or left over from all the rain. Alright, so I'll admit it, that's got me intrigued. It says 721, and I don't know if that's makes it an address, or if that is a trail number. Limestone Mountain, with an arrow. And you've almost got, like, you know, wood cairns along the way up here. So I'm going to take this for a little bit, just because I'm curious now. Well, even though that's an old sign, when I went up a little bit further, I did see signs of habitation. So I'm going to go ahead and not go any further. Apparently it is occupied private property, so I don't want to be doing that. Well, I'm starting to get deeper and deeper back here, and I haven't seen a 6-shooter sign for a while, so I may have zigged when I should have zagged. Still heading in the right direction. So I'll run into something sooner or later. I'll have to backtrack. I ran into a fence. So I got cows looking at me here. Well, I circled around and I'm back on 6-shooter trail. So we're going to find out where I zigged instead of zagged. Make our way to Ashfork. Not often you get to go under the railroad tracks on a dirt road. They just don't do it very often. Well, I am on or near 7 Ranch Road, up above Ashfork, and came across this. So this might have just made my trip, because this is the type of stuff that I look for. I'm sure there are probably people that are gonna see this video that knows exactly where this is and knew where it was all along. You know what? I didn't. 2 entrances. Those are some big beams, and there was a nice fire pit, fireplace right there. All chinked stone construction. Really cool. This would have actually been kind of cool to hang out in. All flagstone. All right, cool find. And right up from the stone house, on the other side of the road, is what looks like a nice stone dam. I mean, if that is natural, that is all neat, very neatly placed, and I don't think it's natural. Probably a lot of flagstone quarries around here, because this is where they get a lot of it. Oh, it's definitely not natural. Look at the inlay right here. And then you've got a little fire pit right there. Wood is right there. So people use this as a camp area for sure. And this is really cool. Now there's another stone wall right up there as well. I guess this could be natural, and that somebody made a little camping area right there, because this limestone, or this flagstone, is weathered. So this has been here quite a while. All right, cool find. Let's see what else I can find. This birthday trip is ending up pretty darn good, all in all. I don't know if it's going to amount to anything, but there's a flagstone cave up here too. So let's go check that out. Not really a cave, just an overhang. But, look at how all this is neatly stacked and piled though. And it's been sitting here a long time. You can tell by the lichen. Look at that. Let's go to the other side. Yes, I'm breathing hard. This is strange. Because there's no way that's natural. Huh. I don't know. I mean, Ashfork's been around since the 1800s. Native Americans before that. So, I don't know enough about the history of this to make heads or tails of it. I'm gonna have to do a little research. Awesome find. And on the other side of that little overhang, the wall is stacked just like it. And it goes on for quite a ways, really. Wow, look at that. This wall goes on for like a quarter of a mile. What the heck? I mean, because this is considered the flagstone capital of the world, I lean towards it being stacked after being quarried, so that it could be hauled down to Ashfork and shipped off. But man, that's a lot, and it's not being worked anymore. Well, I'm in Chino, and it is time to go ahead and call it the end of an adventure. Made for a pretty good birthday. Got about 100 miles of dirt. Found a couple of interesting things, and now I'm gonna go find some food. I saw a barbecue place. I think I'm gonna eat there, and then I'm gonna head on home and get started on the next year. So anyway, for those of you that followed, I hope you enjoyed a little bit. Please like, subscribe, follow, and share, and I will see you on the next adventure. Bye now.